Yo, what is up, guys? It's Michael Durr Vlogs here. Welcome back to another. Are you gonna stop? Welcome back to another Band-Aids video. I'm your host, Michael Durr Vlogs. Like I said before, currently recording this at 2:40 in the morning. So, basically, in recent news, Tekashi 6ix9ine's attempts to donate $200,000 to No Kid Hungry Foundation was declined. This made national news. Um, Gotta get rid of that. This made national news. Obviously, it was. I don't think it was good on No Kid Hungry's part. But yeah. So Tekashi 6ix9ine looks like he's doing very well wealthy since his release from prison, and apparently has to share his wealth. And the rapper reportedly attempted to make a $200,000 payment or donation to the No Kid Hungry organization, but the charity rejected it. And the charity put out a statement. I'm going to read it to you guys. We are grateful for Mr. Hernandez's generous offer to No Kid Hungry, but we are informed as representatives that we all have declined this donation. The organization said in a statement, as a child-focused campaign, it's our policy to decline funding from donors whose activities do not align with our mission and values. So, that's that. In other news, couple days ago, we lost a YouTube star named Corey Labar. Uh, yeah, that's so sad. The, the way that it happened was basically he he got into a car with a drunk driver, and they veered off the road, and that's what happened. I'll read an article here to you from TMZ once this loads. But yeah, don't get in cars with drunk drivers. Not a good. YouTuber Corey Labar killed in car crash on his 25th birthday. Ink Master star to be arrested for his murder. On Sunday, May 10th, Corey Labar was a passenger in the car of Ink Master star Daniel Silva before it struck a street sign. So yeah, it veered off the road and struck a street sign. Labar was taken to a nearby hospital where he was pronounced dead. The pair were riding in a McLaren sports car, and and Silva is said to have been speeding while under the influence of alcohol. There we go. Yeah, not good. To celebrate Labar's birthday, the pair reportedly attended a party in Los Angeles. Witnesses say that they saw Silva drinking alcohol before leaving the party. Their car was said to be driving at high speeds and hit a tree after hitting a street sign. Silva did not suffer any life-threatening injuries other than a broken hip. He was also taken to the hospital. Labar's mother posted on Instagram that her son was killed instantly. This is what she said. My heart breaks right now on my son's 25th birthday. The accident killed him instantly. His brother Gerard also posted an emotional tribute to him on Instagram. He wrote, "This isn't something I thought I would ever have to do and sit here and type out on a very long time or what I want to do right now, but everyone deserves to know my brother Corey passed away last night in a car crash, and it was an accident with his friend driving." Here, Jared confirmed that Silva was in fact drunk. He was arrested for murder after being discharged from the hospital, according to a recent report from TMZ. So there you have that. Lesson learned there is, don't get into a car with a very drunk person. It doesn't matter how. If they had one drink, I wouldn't get into a car with somebody like that. Yeah. In other news, this is the last story of the night. This is going to be a short Band-Aids video. Baltimore Ravens Baltimore Ravens safety Earl Thomas was held at gunpoint by his wife in blow-up over alleged cheating. get into this. Another article by TMZ that I'm gonna read you guys. Credit to TMZ. NFL star Earl Thomas is lucky to be alive after cops say his wife held a loaded gun less than a foot from his head after she allegedly caught him cheating with other women. Bad move. It's all spelled out in court documents obtained by TMZ Sport, dealing with a violent April 13th altercation involving the Baltimore Ravens player Nina Thomas and several other people. The Austin Police Department responded to a home in Austin, Texas area at 3:41 p.m. or a.m. after getting a call about the disturbance. When cops arrived, they say, "We observed that a black female wearing an orange sweater with a knife in her hand, later identified as Nina Thomas, the wife of Earl Thomas, was chasing a shirtless black male, later identified as Earl Thomas, with a pistol in his hand around a vehicle. Cops drew their weapons and ordered both Nina and Earl to the ground, and they complied with incident. That's when the investigation began and things got wild." Here's Nina's story according to the docs. Nina claimed Earl, 30 years old, left their home earlier in the day after an argument over the NFL players drinking. She claims that Earl's brother, Seth Thomas, picked him up. But a short time later, she decided to check on the whereabouts by logging into his Snapchat account and using SnapMap. And that's when she says that she found the video of Earl and another woman. Nina says that she used Earl's Snapchat account to track his location to a nearby Airbnb rental home. And she says that she called up 2 other women to help confront Earl Thomas at this place. Nina also claims that she grabbed Earl's pistol, a 9mm Beretta, in the process with the intention to scare him. This is what a 9mm Beretta looks like if you guys don't know. So, when the women arrived at the house, they discovered Earl and Seth naked in bed with other women. That's when Nina admits she pulled out the gun and put it to Earl's head, stating that she took out the magazine thinking that the gun could not fire. But cops say that Nina was unaware that the gun had a round in the chamber. This is why we literally need more gun restrictions, and we need gun education. Like, even if you hate guns, I think everyone should know how to operate one, just in case they come in contact with one, even if they don't want to touch it. They don't have to touch it, but if they ever had to, I think that they should know how to use one. That's my personal opinion. That's when Nina admits she pulled the gun out in Earl Thomas' head, stating that she took out the magazine. Cops say a woman in the house shot cell phone video of the incident, which they say shows Nina putting the gun at Earl's head from less than a foot away. It can clearly be seen that Nina's finger was on the trigger and safety is disengaged. Now, I'm not a Ravens fan. Many of you guys know. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. But I'm just glad that Earl Thomas is okay after this, because he's a great player in the NFL, and with the tragedy of Kobe Bryant in the sports world, you guys all know what happened to him. We can't have another thing like this happen again. So, yeah. So pretty much after speaking with everyone, cops ultimately arrested Nina and both members of her posse. Nina was booked for burglary of a residence with intent to commit aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, family violence, and later bonded out. Earl was not arrested. Court records say that Nina was also hit with an emergency protective order, requiring her to stay 200 yards from Earl and his alleged mistress. So, pretty much, Earl Thomas and Nina, his wife, are supposed to stay 2 football fields away from each other. Court records